My eyes flash open. I'm unable to see anything as they struggle in vain to adjust in this murky void of darkness. Strange anxiety washes over me as my body alerts me to the presence of something I cannot see. I try desperately to move, but my body is stiff and unresponsive. I feel my wife toss in her sleep beside me as I try frantically to call out to her, but nothing comes out. Only my eyes seem capable of movement. I begin to panic as my eyes slowly adjust, and I begin to see a figure, shrouded in a veil of darkness, looming motionless in the far corner of the room. I lay there powerless to move, as I stare anxiously waiting for the figure to shift or change positions, for what feels like an eternity, pleading relentlessly within my mind to release me from this nightmare. It's then that my eyes notice movement, as my attention snaps back to the figure. As I stare expectantly at it, I begin to question if it ever even moved at all. I blink, only briefly, but this time I am certain the figure is closer. It was still too far away for me to make out any tangible details, but I can tell now that it's humanoid in shape and stature. I can tell the figure is taller than I am, maybe around 6'4" or 6'5". Again my body betrays me as I blink once more. Now the looming watcher was even closer. It is close enough now to obtain some of its horrible otherworldly features. The figure is tall and slender, its limbs long and gangly. Its skin possesses a pale and sickly tone. It has elongated fingers that end in almost claw-like talons. I can tell from my new vantage point that, whatever it isn't human. Once again my eyes falter, and when next they open, the figure hovers menacingly over me. I can tell now that the figure has the face of a woman, twisted and mangled horribly, her mouth gaping open with terrifyingly sharp-pointed teeth. I watch as saliva begins to pool into her mouth and drip down her razor-sharp teeth. All the while she remains completely motionless, towering silently over my wife and me. My heart races and beats like thunder. All I can hear is it booming in my ears. I feel my chest tighten with each pump of adrenaline, as my fear-stricken heart beats faster and harder than ever before. I stare helplessly up at her monstrous, mutilated form. It seems to change the longer I gaze upon her. It's almost like her face constantly shifts and morphs so that I can never quite make out any defining features, aside from that terrible, toothy, saliva-soaked maw. My eyes begin to sting as I fight frantically to keep them open. My mind races with thoughts about what will become of my wife. I curse my inability to protect her, and then I blink.